Hello everybody. I, Melita, have come here once again with plenty of news and loads of entertainment for you all in this weekend episode of the IG Global Pan Vision.
Today's episode is sponsored by Apurva Associates, Mangalore.
First, the news headlines from the Middle East. Wilfie's troupe Goan singers enrapture audience at Abu Dhabi Mangalorean Day. Kuwait Konkan's non-stop entertainment bash entrances audience. News headlines from Mangalore and around. Bank of Baroda's new CMD MD Malia honored at KCCI. Mangalore iNOT Technology is launched at STEP NITK. And in our entertainment bash, we have a Hindi duet song from Golden Oldies, Melody Night, and a Tulu song from Moke Da Magal album. The news in detail. Mangalorean Day was celebrated in Abu Dhabi on Friday, May 23rd, with loads of rocking entertainment comprising of melodious songs and foot-tapping dances. The program was organized by KCO. Before the program began, a silent prayer was offered for the departed soul of Suchitra Morris. Konkan Kogul Wilfie and Konkan Maina Meena Rabimbas kept the audience on their feet with the song Mogacha Kongnyano. Next in line was one of the most sought-after numbers of these days, Mujhe Inkali's Mogan Bharla by Babita Pinto. Vishwas Rabimbas, who has already shown glimpses of his enormous talent too, had the crowd literally dancing to his tunes for the dance number Konte, while Meena rendered her voice to Jivan Hai Amche, followed by melodious Ivan Sequeira singing an old melody, Zina. Vishwas and Babita then came together to present superlative duet Fulfula, after which it was Veena Paisa's turn to take the audience on a delightful trip with the romantic song Mog Mog Mog. Vishwas along with Ratan Castellino also sang Gare Tu Gare Gare Pada. The audience was put into a patriotic trance when Vishwas, Ivan, Babita and Veena sang Vande Mataram, which made the NRIs miss their homeland all the more. The entertainment was followed by a stage program to felicitate the sponsors Dr. B.R. Shetty, Sudhir Shetty, Linda Pinto, Ronald Pinto, Hisna and Leo Rodriguez Almazrui. KCO President Robert Rego, General Secretary Lina D'Souza, former President Dolphy Was, UAE Ambassador Talmiz Ahmed and Sunita Ahmed were present on the days. Wilfie and Meena Rabimbas were honored by the ambassador on the occasion. All the other artists were also felicitated with flowers. After the stage program, Wilfie and troupe sang a new song specially written for this event. Ratan Castellino sang a solo Stella, while Wilfie and Meena sang all-time hit song Suryo Budun. Vishwas and Ivan Sequeira rendered Emilia and Dinah, while Babita and Vishwas had the crowd swinging to foot-tapping numbers from hit Konkani movie Padri, Yet Chedwa Tuzomog Havenkela. Ivan Sequeira pulled the crowd onto the dance floor with Kushi Zata and Marina Marina songs. There was also a performance by a Goan troupe. The music was scored by Norman, while the singers were Ansito, Peter and Roshan. After a sumptuous lunch, the entertainment continued with some more songs by Wilfie and troupe and the Goan troupe along with the novelty dance. There was a raffle draw and lots of spot prizes were given away, much to the delight of the crowd. The program ends towards its end with non-stop baila from Wilfie and troupe, which had the audience shaking their legs all the way towards the end. Leslie Rego compared the entertainment program in his usual style, while Jonathan Rego was the MC of the stage program. The fun-filled Mangalorean Day 2008 ended with Leslie Rego singing Laudate. Friday, May 23rd evening marked an entertainment-filled day in Kuwait, with the Kuwait Konkans organizing a non-stop entertainment program mixed with drama, melody, dance and jokes. It was a first experiment and experience in Kuwait with mixture of so many varieties of entertainment. The program by the Kuwait Konkans was organized at the Marsh Hawali Auditorium. Program commenced sharp at 4 p.m. with the coordinator of the program, Pascal Pinto, introducing the compere Walter Nandalike to the audience. This was followed by a prayer by Janet and a welcome dance performed by Karen Barboza, visiting artist from Mumbai. The coordinators of Kuwait Konkans, Pascal, Helen, Louis, Ivan and Diani, along with M. Ganapati, Ambassador of India to Kuwait, Lawrence and Annie D'Souza, Father Melvin Dicunna, Father Vincent D'Souza, Parish Priest of Falangar Church, Krishna, manager of Air India and Agnel Rodriguez of Coastal TV were called up to the stage and introduced by the compere. After the lighting of the lamp, Francis Castia, the writer of the famous drama Matar o Serbella, Adrian Gomes, the musician who is always behind the keyboards and trumpet, providing mind-blowing music to most of the entertainment programs in Kuwait, Ronnie Dicuna, who has rendered his melodious voice and entertained the audience in Kuwait as well as other countries, Esther Norona, who at a very tender age has won the hearts of dance and music lovers, and last but not the least, Walter Nandalike for his contribution to the world through his website www.daijiworld.com, connecting people across the world, were felicitated with manpatra, memento, shawl, flowers and fruits. The souvenir was released by M. Ganapati, Ambassador of India to Kuwait. Snacks were served to all the audience during the break. The much-awaited event was filled with musical and dance performances by the visiting artists. Konkani singing legend Henry D'Souza of Katrina Frame, along with Anita Sampson and Esther Norona from Mangalore. Kuwait's very own Ronnie Dicuna and Josie Dicuna entertained the audience with Konkani and Hindi numbers. Adrian Gomes entertained the audience with his solo instrumentals. Esther performed spectacular Bharatanatyam dance on the occasion. As a special attraction, Francis Fernandez Castia's popular play Matar o Serbella was staged with the artists from Mumbai and Dubai. The lead role was played by Francis Castia himself. Betty Naz, Edwin Barnes, Flora D'Souza, George Sequeira, Joseph Silva, Julie Vaz, Jyoti D'Souza, Peter Pice and Shanti Barbosa assisted him to keep the audience entertained for 2.5 hours. The stage was set by David D'Souza, gave a special effect to the entire program. Lights were provided by Anand Illuminations. Sound by Matthew and Thomas, makeup by Sunil, and Shashikant Prasannik was sound engineer for the drama. Music maestro Adrian Gomes directed the music for the entire musical show. A comedians team led by Nellu Permanul, along with Canute Vegas and Dimple Pinto, who was specially flown from Mangalore, entertained the audience with their rippling comedy. Dance Illusions, a vibrant dance group, performed to the tunes of the latest numbers to mesmerize the audience. The program was well compared by Walter Nandalike and co-compere Jennifer De Silva. It was an evening of complete entertainment put forth with the motto of raising funds to assist a school building at Alangar, Mudbitri. Let's now move on to some local news. Canara Chamber of Commerce and Industry (KCCI) felicitated MD Mallya, Chairman and Managing Director of Bank of Baroda, on Friday, May 23rd at KCCI Meeting Hall. We have a report on the event. Canara Chamber of Commerce and Industry (KCCI) felicitated MD Mallya, Chairman and Managing Director of Bank of Baroda, on Friday, May 23rd at KCCI Meeting Hall. MD Mallya, who hails from the city, expressing his gratitude, said that he is very glad to lead Bank of Baroda in its centenary year and expressed his happiness on being honoured in his hometown.
Before taking this corporate journey with Bank of Baroda, I thought it fit that I should start off the whole journey from Mangalore, the place from where I have come. This is the place I was born and brought up. This is the place where I got my education. This is the place where my basics in banking were shaped by Corporation Bank, and therefore I thought it fit that I should start this journey from the place of Mangalore, from the city of Mangalore.
Appreciating the uninterrupted profit record of the Bank of Baroda, he added that it is a daunting challenge to lead the bank, which has 2,700 branches all over India and 71 offices, 25 countries including 46 branches. Bank of Baroda has been responding to customers' needs in an admirable way. The bank has strong hold in western and northern parts of India, and in the coming days, initiative will be taken to expand its branches in the southern parts of the country, Mallya said.
We have a lot of plans as we move forward in responding to the needs of the society, needs of the industry, needs of the poor people, needs of the entire nation. As a public sector bank, I think we owe it to the society to ensure that we respond to their needs admirably well.
Delivering a talk on challenges and opportunities in SME banking, he observed that fragmented market, limited access to technology, poor adaptability as per the recent trends, managerial inadequacy, lack of human resources are the real hurdles of SME banking. Bank of Baroda within 1 year has provided Rs 30,000 crore to SME and has recorded a 30% increase. In South Canara, Bank of Baroda has 5 branches and there will be more branches in the region in the coming days, focusing more on SME banking, he informed. Kumble Narasimha Rao, President of Canara Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Srinivas S. Kamath, G.G. Mohandas Prabhu, M. Ahmad Bawa and other office bearers were present on the occasion. iNAT Technologies was launched at Science and Technology Entrepreneurs Park, STEP of NITK Surathkal on Friday evening. The strategic IT solution company was inaugurated by Union Labour Minister Oscar Fernandes. iNAT Technologies was launched at Science and Technologies Entrepreneurs Park, STEP of NITK Surathkal on Friday evening. The strategic IT solution company was inaugurated by Union Labour Minister Oscar Fernandes. Speaking on the occasion, Fernandes said that entrepreneurs should use manpower efficiently to give India the edge over China in the field of information technology.
You have the tools, then you will be able to achieve a lot for yourself and for your country. India is emerging as a leader, and we should take advantage of this particular situation. Now, in our country, we are short of doctors, 5 lakh doctors, short of 5 lakh. I don't get a single specialist. If for my own department, if I have to recruit specialist doctors, we interview about 30 to select 10. We select 10, maybe only 2 or 3 join. And why? They say we are not able to produce postgraduates. And the thumb rule is one professor can train only 2 postgraduates. Whereas China is training 100 people. When we are bringing out 1 doctorate, China is bringing out 100 doctorates.
Father Denzel Lobo, Director, Aloysius Institution of Computer Science, AICS, said, delay in obtaining legal clearance at the bureaucratic level in India has been a hurdle for entrepreneurs seeking to launch business ventures. He added that in China, the same process is very easy. Professor Sandeep Sanchetti, Director of NITK, and Kiran Morris, Chief Information Officer of Highmark Credit and Services Mumbai, were also present on the occasion. Gerald D'Souza welcomed the gathering, while Flavian D'Souza proposed the vote of thanks. Nisha Shetty compared the program. With this, we have come to the end of today's news. We now have loads of entertainment to delight you, but only after this short and sweet commercial break. See you on the other side of the break.
Apurva for Aptland.
Inland Builders have been a pioneer in the creation of ultra-modern residential and commercial development in Mangalore and Bangalore. With ongoing projects in Mangalore like Inland Ornate, Inland Avenue, Inland Eminence, Inland Evoke, Premium Luxury Apartments, Kankanadi, Mangalore, and in Bangalore, Inland Everglades, Inland Ilanza. Shortly, Inland Builders are launching Mangalore's first international standard apartment complex at Mary Hill Airport Road, Mangalore, known as Inland Windsors. A modern grand structure of 23 floors, 230 super luxury apartments with facilities like garbage chute, multi-purpose hall with shuttle and squash court, supermarket, jogging track, table tennis, gym, swimming pool, TV room, etc. Bookings open. Inland Builders, Mangalore, phone 2496 110.